What is going on to you, Aquarius, out there? So you have the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, and you, Aquarius, have the Six of Swords. I know Aquarius season is coming to an end, but it'll come around next year, you know? So basically, let me take a step back. And while I go ahead and tell you about the link in the comment section below called a Linktree link, click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to financially support the channel, so I can most definitely keep this channel going. Really appreciate it if y'all did. It would greatly or really help me out. Thank you in advance. So look, okay. So a lot of you Aquarius, very much so, you have the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, right? So these three cards right here just speaks to you, Aquarius, being frustrated and being pushed beyond frustration, trying to make things go right for you as far as everything, financially, relationship wise. And I just see that a lot of you Aquarius are like, you starting to get into your analytical side, where you want to understand why is it that, it seems like you're biting off more of this than you can chew. So a lot of you Aquarius are like, you know what? You're actually going to take a step back, take your time, analyze one situation at a time, and not even worry about everything and mating and dating and relationships. You're definitely going to get around to that. But I see that you Aquarius are going to pay attention to the things that are the easiest for you to fix, right? One problem at a time. And the easiest thing for you to fix as of right now is your financial situation. A lot of you Aquarius may have jobs that you may not necessarily want to work there, or you Aquarius may not necessarily have a job. Some sort of financial, let me show it to you, some sort of financial opportunity, the lane for that is open. I mean, it's practically screaming at you. The silence and no one there is loud enough because your own common sense is telling you that, hey, there's a lane open for you. You better stop BSing around. There is a clear lane open for you. A lot of you Aquarius want to start up your own business. A lot of you Aquarius want to start doing the things that you do, that you have a natural talent in, but for some odd reason or whatever the case may be, a lot of you Aquarius will not decide to actually pull the trigger, go ahead with it, right? A lot of you are reluctant to actually do it. But that's the kind of thing that's kind of messing y'all up to a certain extent because of the Six of Swords. For a little while, you may not have necessarily thought that it was within your best interest to do that, or it was the wisest for you to do that. I just see that a lot of you Aquarius for a while was thinking to yourselves, is it the best possible time for you to actually start doing the things that y'all want to do? And like it is, I said before, your life has essentially freed itself up based upon the decisions that you have made and the decisions that another person has made, or basically how everything has moved around, right? I'm not sitting up here and trying to make it seem like somebody controlled your destiny, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that based upon how the whole chess piece moved, how everything moved, you Aquarius was like, okay, now is the lane is open. You understand that you have an opportunity. The opportunity has been screaming at you for the longest time for you to start up your own business, or, make your talent, make your talent profitable for you financially and wealth-wise and everything else. But like I said before, now you have a lane open to actually do that. But part of where the frustration, right, Two of Pentacles, part of where the frustration and the difficulty comes into play is because of the fact that a lot of you Aquarius may have to start from the very beginning and actually be like an apprentice and learn from scratch all over again. And to be honest with you, Aquarius, there's really nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that now a lot of you Aquarius are actually taking it seriously and going ahead with this. So I know that there's a lot of Aquarius that's doing their own thing, and I'm here to tell you, and the cards are here to tell you that if I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money or what to do with your free time, right? But what I am saying is that if this is something that you, Aquarius, legitimately want to do, then do it. I never thought that I would essentially be able to make money off of doing YouTube videos, especially not with tarot cards. But I have, and I've been able to make thousands of dollars off of it. I'm not a millionaire yet, maybe one day. A lot of it has been from my own mistake, but thousands of dollars nonetheless. The King of Cups and the Page of Wands now is about how, so a lot of you Aquarius, it's in your best interest to actually move forward and go ahead starting off with your dreams, because the King of Cups and the Page of Wands, this is what's going to bring joy back into your life anyway. This is something that whatever it is that you Aquarius happen to be passionate about, that you at this exact moment you're thinking about, if you need to actually go ahead and do that, whatever it is that you're passionate about, whether it's a relationship, whether it has something to do with financial prosperity, this is something that isn't only financial prosperity where it's just a job to you. It's just something that you go ahead, you clock in at, and you go ahead, you clock out, right? You take the card in, you take the card out. No, it's something where you legitimately want to do, and it's something that you're good at. I know you should never end a sentence with the word at, but you shouldn't, you know what I mean? So you Aquarius should most definitely, if this is something that you're passionate about, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but if that's something that you want to do, go on ahead. The Eight of Swords and the Tower now is about how either way it goes, I'm seeing that a lot of you Aquarius know it deep down too, that if you don't, you got a lot of Scorpio energy here, right? With the Tower and the Death card. So these two cards, right, you got a lot of Scorpio energy. So this is a transformation. But this is also saying that because even if you don't do it, if you decide that you're going to be quiet about it, you're not actually going to go hard, you're not actually going to go after your dreams. Because this is my dream, right? A lot of times people bash shit, clown it, you know what I mean? Talk about how it is that, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting around playing cards. No disrespect. But like, the point that I'm trying to make here is that people don't see or want to see what it is that I'm doing here. And it's like, I'm actually taking my ability to understand spirituality, right? The stuff that people would clown me for and talk about how I'm a weirdo, even though, a lot of the zodiac signs will see spiritual orbs literally popping up in the videos and go in different directions when they want to start up their nonsense. It's like, this is the type of stuff that I've had ever since I was a young, you know what I mean? Like a youngster, a child, a baby. So talking about me, my family members knowing, my family members, and I know certain things and things that I shouldn't know about them, and about other people and stuff like this. So like, this is real. So the thing about it is that I'm delighted at the fact that I did not pass up on this opportunity, because if I would have been upset at the fact that I can't live out my potential to doing something that I legitimately have a real connection to, you know what I mean? And it's the same thing that you Aquarius have. I'm not saying that you're going to be profitable, but what I am saying is that you will be a lot more centered, because a lot of the times you Aquarius can get, off. You Aquarius can be a little bit too chaotic sometimes, because zodiac signs like Scorpio, zodiac signs like Aquarius, these zodiac signs, and there may be more, But these two zodiac signs in particular represent chaos. It represents unpredictability, right? That's why the tower is represented sometimes in a lot of tarot decks as lightning hitting it. But lightning is a representation of Aquarius. And lightning also is a representation of brainstorming or deep or real complex thinking, challenge in a person's thoughts, right? But not only that too, but also I ain't even gonna get you know me, y'all know that I done went to college for STEM. You know that I'm a science person. Let me not even anyway, because sometimes people don't understand. They talking about, well, why don't you just shut up about the facts or whatnot? And it's like I can't help it. But the Seven of Swords now represents how, so on top of doing it for your own, come here, come. On top of, that's my dog, but on top of y'all doing it for your own selves, right, your own good, the Seven of Swords represent here that, like I said, it will help you out because it'll help you stay focused and calm even in the worst of times, because you're actually able to express yourselves the way that you want to, right? Whether it's starting up a business, musically, whatever it is, but it'll be able to help you express yourself a lot better, which will help you focus more on what's important and become less emotional about what is not important. And then the thing about it is that the Five of Cups and the Eight of Wands now is about how, and it's also going to really focus you and give you something to do. Part of that nervous energy that Aquarius and Virgos have is the time that's on our hands sometimes, right? And how is it that, we're going to ultimately keep ourselves occupied just enough to where we're happy. We actually have some form of focus in life, some sort of goal, some sort of purpose. But at the same time, we're not so busy to the point where it drives us crazy and we become exhausted. So if there's anything that you Aquarius want to pop off, now is a great opportunity. Y'all are already in your birth month, or a part of it, right? That 30-day period, I should say. So go ahead and actually get started with the things that you want to, and stop BSing and wasting y'all time. You know what it is that you should do, but like you procrastinate, and stop doing that. So let's clarify the Eight of Wands. The Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, the Lovers, then you have the Eight of Pentacles, ooh, and the Hierophant. This got a lot of money in it. Whatever it is that you Aquarius want to do, if you also want to intertwine your finances or to see if you can profit up from it, yeah, this got the potential to have a lot of money in it. Look, the Ten of Cups and the High Priestess, you have to learn to let go of your fears. You have to learn to let go of your past. You have to learn to let go of all the knuckle. The Ten of Cups in this particular reading and the High Priestess is about, you have to learn to disconnect from all of the terrible examples in your lives. So this is really a challenge to you, Aquarius, to actually be able to look around you and observe who's a terrible influence in your life and actually cut them loose. So in other words, anything or anyone that's really ultimately holding you back, you got to let them go if this is something that you really want to do. That's the first thing that you Aquarius need to do. When you're trying to establish something better for yourselves, you have to cut off the streets, so to speak, because the streets will bring you down with the crimes and all this other type. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to cut that off. Now, the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, now, first and foremost, the Lovers represents, this is something that you love. Like I said, you're something that you're passionate about. You're willing to go through hell, pretty much. You're willing to go through the worst of times. And the thing about it is that the Eight of Pentacles is about you, Aquarius. This is most definitely going to repay you or have the potential for great riches, says the Eight of Pentacles and says the Hierophant. More than you can essentially imagine at this current level that you happen to be in right now. So this is definitely a green light for you, Aquarius, to really go after your own dreams. Definitely. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.